Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Courtney Ryan, and today I'm going to be talking about 7 of the best summer hairstyles that women absolutely love. So if you haven't seen it already, I did an entire video on 5 hairstyles in general that women love, and that was based off of an Instagram poll that I did with my female followers. But I think a lot of really great hairstyles got left out, and this one more specifically is going to be tailored to the summer months, which all of you know might be a little bit different than what you would wear or rock in the winter time. So these are hairstyles that I personally love, and I know so many other women out there love them as well. Some things to keep in mind for a summer haircut is that it should be comfortable to wear in the warmer months. So something that's going to keep you cool, something that's not going to make you all sweaty and gross, are some things to keep in mind here. I would say keeping the sides a little bit shorter is probably for the best. There's some of these hairstyles that are going to go against that a little bit, but for the most part, I tried to choose things that will be comfortable for all of you guys to wear in the summer months when things are a little bit warmer. You know, maybe we're getting a little more sweaty than we normally do, and having hair down on your neck would not be the most comfortable. The hairstyles that you choose should also be what look the best on you. So at this point in your life, you probably know what looks good on you and what doesn't. So some of these hairstyles might not look the best on you, but I'm hoping that there's something on this list for everyone. If you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I recently hit 150,000 subscribers, which is very exciting. I'm so happy to have all of you in my little YouTube community. So if you haven't joined already, be sure to subscribe. Number 1, we have the buzz cut. And if I'm being honest, this is the first haircut I think of when I think of the summertime, just because I think it's the most low maintenance, low effort, and the hairstyle that's going to keep you the coolest. It's pretty much the least amount of hair you can have without being totally bald, so it's just the first thing I think of when I think of a summer haircut. It's going to be low effort, low maintenance, and keep you cool for the warm summer months. So keep in mind here with the buzz cut, not everyone looks good with a buzz cut, but I think this hairstyle looks great on a ton of different guys. It looks very masculine to me, and it's really grown on me a little bit more recently. This is something that, you know, if I had a boyfriend who had a great head of hair and then he shaved all of it off, I would be like, ooh, not my favorite. But as I get a little bit older, I think this is something that I really enjoy. This is a great choice for someone who wants a no-fuss haircut with minimal effort. I will say this is not a great option for my guys out there that have a more round face. I also have a more round face, so if I rocked a buzz cut, it would probably be pretty tragic. So I get it, but stay tuned because I have something else on this list that is similar to a buzz cut that's going to be a better fit for you. A buzz fade is also a great look. I didn't want to give it its own point because I think it's so similar to a buzz cut. If you just go a little bit shorter on the sides than the top and kind of fade up into a little bit longer on the top but still very short like a buzz cut, I think this one looks really great as well. Number 2, we have a fade with curls. So summer, in my opinion, is the perfect time for curls and to kind of just embrace your natural hair. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but my hair naturally is very beachy, very wavy, and I like to rock that in the summertime in the warmer months and just kind of embrace a more natural look. I think summer is the perfect time to do that. So if you're someone that has curly, wavy, or textured hair, this is a perfect hairstyle for you. So I would recommend keeping enough length on the top to where you can have your defined curls or texture, but not too long to the point where it gets kind of poofy and you have to worry about humidity ruining your day. So keep a little bit of length there just to kind of give your curls a little bit of definition, but not too long. So this hairstyle is very similar to a high and tight, which you'll see later on this list, but I think it's more tailored to guys that have that curly or textured hair. I know, you know, you see a hairstyle and you might really like the way that it looks, but you know that your hair won't do that. I think this is a perfect option for you guys that have, you know, more curly or textured hair. And if you're looking for a product to keep your curls looking great, I would recommend a curl cream or a light gel to kind of keep everything intact. Number 3, we have the crew cut, and this one for all my guys out there with the round faces, like I mentioned with the buzz cut, this one is going to be a better option for you because it's going to elongate your face a little bit more with a little bit of leverage on the top there. This one is just timeless and can really be styled so many different ways to give it a different look. For the summer, I like it short, not too short, but definitely shorter on the sides than the top. The shorter that you keep it in the summertime, the easier it will be to maintain. That way you also don't have to use as much product, which I know can kind of be a pain in the warmer months as well. Number 4 is one that I have named the Beachy Flow. So To be honest, I don't really know the correct name for this one. That's just what it looks like to me because it reminds me of a guy that would spend all day at the beach. You might instantly think of Jason Momoa, for example, but I would say you want to keep it a little bit shorter than that. I feel like, you know, Jason Momoa looks great. It's definitely a great hairstyle that works on him, but it might not work on a lot of other guys, and it's high maintenance. You have to worry about, you know, keeping it healthy, keeping it maintained. I know long hair, just speaking from personal experience, gets tangled, and it's really annoying in the summertime to have all that hair on your neck. So I would really just avoid having it that long, and I would recommend going for a more medium length kind of hairstyle. I would also recommend using some sort of sea salt spray. This is what I use on days when I wear my hair natural, and it works like a charm. So even though this look might not work on every single guy, I think it is just nice to, you know, not have to put that much effort in. It just really looks effortless and relaxed, and you're kind of just embracing your natural hair, which I really like as well. I know there's some days when you wake up and you just don't want to do your hair or have to worry about it, especially in the summer if you're going to be at the beach a lot or you live somewhere very warm. I think this is a great hairstyle for you. And a little bonus tip here that's going to be very controversial, and some of you are going to roast me in the comments. If your hair is long enough, I think you can absolutely put it back in some sort of bun. You know, this doesn't look good on every type of person, but I have seen a ton of guys really rock this look, especially in the summer. As a girl with long hair, I know how annoying it is to have hair sitting on your neck or just down and really long in general. So if you're someone that does have very long Jason Momoa vibes hair, I think you can totally get away with putting it up. And I think there's definitely an equal amount of girls out there that hate this look and that love this look. So whichever way you choose, you'll be fine. Number 5, we have the high and tight, and I think this is one of the most versatile hairstyles for guys in general, and it's definitely one of my all-time favorites. So going a little bit shorter on the sides is perfect for the summertime. I like when the top is kept a little bit longer, around 2 inches or so, and a little bonus if you have a little bit of texture added in there. It just gives it a really effortless and relaxed look that I am really into. So one thing I love so much about this hairstyle is that you can make it look so different depending on the type of product that you use. So if you use a pomade, you can kind of mold it into whatever you want it to be. A clay is going to give you that sexy, effortless look, and then a gel, you could slick it back and it will give you a really timeless look as well. So whatever you choose, any of those are great options in my book. I just like that this is a hairstyle that you can kind of mess around with a little bit and look different from the day to day if you're someone that gets a little bit bored. Number 6, we've got the Mr. Clean shaved head. You guys know I love this one. If you haven't seen it, I did an entire video all about why being bald is attractive. If you're someone with a receding hairline, I think that being bald is an awesome step to take. It looks great and a ton of guys pull it off. A tip I will give all of you bald guys for the summertime is to make sure that you're putting sunscreen on your head if you're someone rocking the bald look. Even me, I normally have a middle part, so if I go outside too long and I forget to put sunscreen on my scalp gets absolutely destroyed. It's like peeling, it's gross, it looks like you have dandruff. It's just one of the worst experiences ever. So to avoid that, make sure you're putting sunscreen on your head. Another pro tip here, I love the look of the bald head with some facial hair. So if you're a guy that can grow facial hair, but maybe not hair on your head, then I think this is a great combo. It just looks very sexy and masculine to me, and I love this look, especially for the summertime. Number 7, we have the short pompadour. So this one is again very similar to the high and tight. I know some of these hairstyles are kind of similar and only have a little bit of differentiation, but I do think, you know, it's best to keep things a little bit shorter for the most part in the summertime, especially on the sides. Whatever you decide to go for, I think short on the sides and a little bit longer on the top is always a good look. And this one is also great because it is very versatile and can be styled different ways, same as the high and tight. I think using a medium weight pomade always looks really great, and if you use a round brush with a blow dryer, it's going to give you a little bit of extra volume as well. So definitely recommend doing that, but regardless of what you choose, you can't go wrong with just shorter on the sides and longer on the top. When I did my Instagram poll asking girls what they preferred the most, that was without a doubt by far the #1 thing that they all said. And I know this video is titled Hairstyles That Women Love, but the most important thing is finding a hairstyle that you love and that you feel like looks the best on you and represents the real you. So don't be intimidated by the title. As always, I think you should be doing things for you and choose what you like the best. So guys, that wraps up my list of 7 of the best hairstyles to rock this summer. So regardless of what type of hair you have, I hope that one of these hairstyles works for you. If you liked this video or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite hairstyle is to rock during the summer months. Always love to hear from you guys on these sort of things down in the comments. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys on there as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.